friends, it's Kim back from Making Creative Memories in Time, and I have received lots of questions in all the social media groups where I posted this layout. Last Friday night on May the 10th, like most of America, we experienced Aurora Borealis, and I snapped this beautiful, vibrant, sorry about the glare, photo in the sky just below my house, maybe a mile below where I live. And so this paper collection is called Bright Delights, and it was in the secret box number 2. I just wanted to, I've received lots of questions, back up there, received lots of questions about how I did the triangles. And first let me say, this was a sketch that Janessa Franco created for paper issues. And so I am going to make a mate page to this because last Friday just happened to also be the hub's birthday. And so I want to document that. And so this edge is 10 and this edge is about 11 and an eighth. And so what we're going to do is we are going to, we want to make sure that our lines are going to run. If I start measuring here, then my lines are going to go this way and it's not going to match. So I want my lines to match, okay? So we're going to measure this way first. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to mark 10 inches because we want our base to be 10 inches. And that just so happens that it matches up with that beautiful mark right there, that pink mark. All right, now we're going to flip back around this way and we're going to find our halfway point. So here's my 10 inches. My halfway point would be 5 right here, okay? And then I'm just going to come in and just make another couple little points right here just for some reference, just so I know where I'm at. I'm using a pencil, that way I can erase it, okay? And now what we're going to do first is we're going to measure about 11 1/8, and we're going to match up this corner. Hopefully I'm on camera and you can see this bottom corner and this mark right here. I'm actually going just a tippy top above that mark. So let's put another one. And I'm going to draw a pencil line. Now, I could totally do this on the back if I wanted to do this on the back, but it is a pencil and I'm okay with it. And I'm not going to draw this heavy dark, and I will be cutting out. Now, when I get to that green piece, I may want to draw it from the back, but I'm okay to use my pencil here. I know I don't need this mark, so I can go ahead and take that mark out. And I love using just a regular white eraser when I am doing things like this. Okay, so now I've got to find my mark over here on my pink. And we are going to connect the dots, and that will be our first triangle. Okay, and then I'm just going to pull in my scissors. And real quickly, I'm going to cut this. Now, you could put this right in your paper trimmer as well. I do not mind hand trimming it, but because this paper is a bold, busy paper, I am going to hold it down just a little because visually it helps me see that pencil line. Because sometimes looking at these little lines, it can play tricks on you, right? So let's just turn it around. I think I can do better cutting backwards. Oh, I see a little dot right there. Let's go ahead and erase that dot. And then I'm going to erase the rest of these. That way I don't forget they're there, so that when I use this on other projects, I don't have to worry about those pencil lines. You could totally put this in your paper trimmer and trim it, or you could use like your craft knife and a nice ruler. like a magnetic or some type of metal ruler would be great. And so there is a triangle that is going to match beautifully on the next page. The lines are running perfectly horizontal. And if you notice, my colors all are going to match up horizontally across the page. Isn't it awesome? So that is the way to do that first triangle. Now the second triangle is, let's measure that one. And I did that on... And I want to be careful here. Now, the dots doesn't matter, but I want to be careful because I want to know that I'm going to have like some of this ice cream scoop paper left if I want to use the ice cream scoop paper. And so this one is 8 inches this direction. And it's 8. So this one is an 8 by 8. So what we're going to do on this one is we are going to go 8 inches. Make a mark. Okay. And then I'm going to find my 4-inch mark right here. And I am going to go in 8 inches. And now I'm going to use my grid on my mat so that I know my paper is straight. And we are going to, in order for this to work out so that these sides are 8 inches, what's going to happen is we're going to have to come in about 1 inch. So let's come in and make a 7-inch mark, because both sides, or all 3 sides of this triangle, are going to be 8 inches. And then that means that we are going to have about a 7-inch going this direction. So let's see if that, it's been a hot minute since I've done geometry. Yes, that gets me exactly 8 inches. Woohoo, woohoo. I had to just stop and do a little math in my head. It has been a very hot minute since I've done geometry, friends. So now we're going to match up our dots right here. And then here's going to be our second triangle. I know you can't see the pencil mark. Trust me, the pencil mark is there. And then it's weird because you have this triangle shape taken out of your paper, but it's also awesome that you get to design with triangles. And this paper collection is absolutely perfect for celebratory things. So there is my next triangle. And I can 100% erase those pencil marks. And so there's the next triangle, because I really want this to be a mirrored page. Now my my decorations, my embellishments will be a tad bit different, because the next page is going to be Ben's birthday. So I'm not going to have clouds and stars, because that fit this photo. I'm going to do birthday on the next photo. Okay. So now on my green sheet, and this is what's left, and I'm going to cheat. I am going to cheat. I know this is, I think this is 5 inches. I think this is 5. Yes, that's 5 inches. So I'm going to do the cheat math right here, and we're going to see. So I wonder, nope, I was wondering if I cut that off. So it's actually going to be 5 1/2, 5 3/4. So it's going in 5 3/4, 5 3/4. Okay, so we're going to do 5 this direction. Okay. And then let's just go in. We're going to go in 5 3/4, and we're just going to make a dot just as a reference point. Okay. I want to make sure I stay on 5 3/4. I would die if that's exactly right on the money. I don't think it will be, but not hardly. But it was pretty close. Okay, pretty close. And come to our 5-inch mark. Five 3/4 this direction and 5 that direction. And I was going to cut that on the Tutti Frutti side, but that's okay. I can still erase if I need to. I just wanted, lots of people ask me questions about how I created these triangles, and I just wanted to do a quick little walkthrough about how I did it. And there you go. That is the green triangle. And so now my mate page is going to have that same, I'm going to have that same vibrant purple. It's going to have this same white, Stardust white page with the ink spatters, but this is going to be birthday. And it's going to be one photo that probably will be a horizontal photo, horizontal landscape photo. So that's it. Make sure to like and subscribe for more tips and techniques. Thanks for watching.